Here I put on the trim. This is the trim that I created out of the Plastistruct stuff. I'll just show you what I do to put it on. I just use super glue gel. It's important not to use something that dries too quickly, so that you can move it if you have to. So what I like to do, I'd like to be careful on this. I don't want to get the super glue on the bakelite, so I'll squeeze out a little on an old playing card. I'll take a stick and get some on there, and I'm going to put this strip in here. What I do is just put a little bit on there, and I want it to go, you know, top, middle, bottom. But what I really don't want is I don't want a blob on there that will squeeze out when I put the piece of trim in. So I'm going to smush this down so that won't happen. That's the idea. So then what I do is I always make sure, even though I've done this, you know, I made this and made sure that it was right, I always double check and make sure it's going to fit correctly before I put it down on the glue. So I did that, and I start always on the square end here and just press it down on the glue, let it hold for a couple seconds until it catches, and hopefully you don't have glue squirt out the other side. Now what I've done, and that's happened, is there's something that's made, it's called Uncure, and it you can put a little bit on a Q-tip if you got glue squirting out the edge, and it'll take it off and it won't harm the bakelite. So it will harm paint though, so you know. And again, I've already checked this one. I had to do a little bit of shaving with an emery board to make sure that it fit in there the way I wanted it to. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take the glue and go for the top and the bottom and the middle. And again, don't want to have you know, any blobs that are going to squirt out the side. So I'm trying to spread that out, and again, just put that in there and hold it down for a couple seconds, and that ought to do it. Now because, and this is one thing I really like about the Electrolarm, because it's not the way the later clocks were made, you can put the lens and the bezel back on without having the movement in. So here's my lens, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it down on there. And with this bezel, and this is the way this clock came, these four prongs, if you will, only one of them is original, and this one right here. The rest had all broken off at some point and been soldered back on by somebody. So it should hold on there just fine, but it's not going to be a typical situation. But I'm going to just see if I can get it all back on there, and I'll show you the one that you use, the one remaining clip that's supposed to be on here. Okay, so we turn this over, and this is the one clip that's supposed to be, they're all four supposed to be like that. So what I'm going to do is take this piece right here, there should be four of these, one for each, and just slip in the small side into the clip like that. And what we want to do is just push it in there so that it holds the bezel to the clock case. That's not rocket science. I'm sure you can figure it out. This is going to be challenging because this bezel has been worked on so many times. So I think you got the idea. That's it.